Welcome back to another episode. I'm Annie. I'm your host. It is so awesome to be dropping in once again with you. Today's a really special one. I wanted to share with you a beautiful guided meditation. Well, it wasn't really a guided meditation, it was just a meditation that I had sat in and what came through. And, I really just created this space for myself, and I intentionally set it up, and I want to share with you what came through. And I actually shared this in my private community, and the feedback from the ladies once they read this or listened to it, I truly think this is a voice activation for you. So if you are a salon owner, I really, really invite you to sit and really create the space and let these words really activate you, because this was a channeled message that came through, and these words just poured through on my in my journal. So I had sat, just to set the scene up for you. I sat and I lit my candles, and always light my sage and wave it over, and I clear the space. And I had said to my guides to show me what needs to come through. I always take a couple of deep breaths and really let myself ground in. And I can feel the presence of my guides, the presence of my angels, all of those that walked before me. And I instantly feel their support, and this is something that I actually get asked a lot being alone is, do I feel alone? And that answer to that is no. And I think that really deepening my spiritual practice has been such a catalyst into that, because I very rarely feel alone, even though I'm physically alone, if that makes sense. And so as I know the presence that's around me, I know that there's going to be so much support, and I really do understand that magic is really about to unfold. I could feel it. I could feel this magic. So I close my eyes and I really just listen so deeply, and I really feel with what my entire heart is feeling right now. And the words that came through were just so beautiful. So I really invite you to set yourself up. So if you're driving, maybe come back to this episode later. It's a really quick little one. But I really, really invite you to listen to the activation, the vibration of the words that are going to come through and into your ears is really going to activate something within you. And so I really do invite you to really become intentional with this episode that you're listening to today. This is the easiest way for me to reach all of you so easily. So I really do really encourage you to create that time and space. So I invite you just to take a couple of deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, grounding yourself in. Trusting that you're safe, trusting that what is about to be shared is exactly what you need to hear, and you'll take whatever you need to take from it. Just returning your breath back to its normal rhythm. To every salon owner, do you understand how incredibly smart and powerful you are? You took the risk to take your finances into your own hands, to not rely on an employer to fund your life. Instead, you trusted in yourself enough to know that you had what it took to pull it off. Even when things aren't as abundant as you'd like them to be, you still keep going. You still stay believing that it's possible. You still hold faith that it will all work out. You still have the courage to show up every single day. The weight that you chose to put on your shoulders being a business owner should not be taken lightly. It should be celebrated. Not everyone has that type of courage and bravery to follow their heart and dreams. Do you realize how unique and special you are? Women flock from all over to be in your presence, to tap into your wisdom and knowledge, to soak in the energy and the environment that you sacredly created for them. They trust you more than some of their closest girlfriends. You find out things before loved ones. They choose you to do life and all seasons with. There is hundreds of others that they could choose from, yet they choose you. You do so much more than hair and skin. You make them feel loved, cared, nurtured, heard, but mostly safe. When that woman walks out of your salon, she has stepped into her highest timeline, and you played a major role in that. Don't take your role for granted. You are mystical, magical. You, my sister, are a light worker who deliberately chose this lifetime to incarnate to, because you knew that the world needed you to make an impact and shift the paradigm. But it doesn't stop there, because you then open your sacred space for others to come and share their talents. You take on a new level of responsibility by choosing to support them financially. Your courage and bravery pays someone else's household, their bills, their children's school fees, their groceries. Your ability to be resourceful is contributing to another human being's dreams and desires coming true. Your compassion and leadership helps them believe in themselves. You create amazing opportunities for them to learn, grow, and flourish so they can become their highest self. So the next time that you might be feeling stuck, deflated, or unsure of what your purpose is, I invite you to come back to these words and remember that this journey of being a salon owner right now in this lifetime is a gift. Own your uniqueness. But most importantly, own how fucking special your role is in this world. Because we need you.